Hi, my name is Ashlyn Jackson, and this is my thesis featuring the gorgeous goddess herself, Gigi. Gigi is my alter ego that was born from my admiration for 70s punk women. Punk women were able to redefine what it meant to be a female performer of the 70s, and Gigi is helping me redefine what it means to be a female designer in 2021. Gigi is a force of life. She's a force that pushes me in my creative process, helps me explore new mediums, and create spaces for conversations. There are three topics my thesis covers: women, invasion, and response. These topics manifest into performance, printmaking, public intervention, and digital materials. Women invented graphic design, not boys' clubs. This declaration should hopefully make someone stop and dive deeper into this statement. Kim Gordon of Sonic Youth wore a shirt that declared, "Girls invented punk rock, not England." The uproar of men in the punk scene was harsh, but it did catch their attention. In both of these sayings, Gigi and Kim are not trying to rewrite history. But they are making a radical statement in order for people to pay attention to the women who were the helping hands in establishing graphic design and the punk scene. Unfortunately, sometimes radical statements have to be made in order to get the main point heard and even noticed. Here on this slide is a Riso printed fanzine for Gigi. In this section, I have interviewed Gigi about being an alter ego in the forefront of design and what she means by boys' clubs and how they can be visible and invisible in the design world. Now onto the second topic, the Gigi invasion. Shown here is Gigi's head imposed on men that are members of the Bohemian Grove, which is a local SF boys club that has included members such as Reagan and Nixon. These are the invisible boys clubs of the graphic design world. The men highlighted are either the founders of a company that has its hand in the design world, such as Adobe, or they are part of design history, such as Bauhaus or MoMA. By imposing Gigi's iconography on top of their images, she's poking fun at the seriousness these men bring and highlights the gender problem in the hierarchy of the world. This is a more physical form of invasion for Gigi. She's popping up around the city that she lives in, San Francisco. There are different ways to claim space for Gigi, and she likes to pop up in surprising and comical ways. These wheat pastes are small, so you have to keep an eye out for her before she gets pasted over. Response is a tool that keeps Gigi energized when it comes to creating. These sashes were created in response to people wanting a way to show the public that they were a part of the Gigi tribe. They were also scraps left over from the original making of Gigi's jumpsuit, and not wanting to waste, created something else from the leftovers. Tokenism can be an easy way out for groups or people when someone is trying to show they are an ally without actually doing the work. Tokenism can be a catalyst to emotional labor that will be imposed on the person being tokenized. It is a vicious cycle that can be broken with acts of resistance to the system that enables these behaviors. In this section of the fanzine, I go into deeper detail on how tokenism and emotional labor have severe negative effects and how to step out of their cycle. On March 10th, 2021, social media erupted with the hashtag #TextMeWhenYou'reHome. The body of Sarah Evard was found and a Metropolitan Police officer was arrested in connection to her death. This moment sparked the conversation and language used around violence against women. This was a conversation Gigi wanted to be a part of and bring quotes and phrases that women have been told ever since they were children. Violence against women has been talked about as a woman's problem, and therein lies the real problem. Gigi is leaning into this conversation and creating space where women feel like their voices are actually being heard. The design aspect for this compilation was a response to the Guerrilla Girls' work with a touch of Gigi's style. Now available, Gigi wallpaper. Good for females with hysteria. The Yellow Wallpaper is a short story that has me constantly thinking about the conversations that have been circling around women and their mental well-being throughout history. When a husband determines that his wife has female hysteria, the woman is locked up or sent away to get treatment. Gigi's response to this whole scenario is to spin it on its head, literally. Instead of letting the room suck the life out of her, she becomes multiple bouncing heads and takes female hysteria as a positive instead as a suppressive and negative aspect. Gigi has been the force in my thesis that keeps me creating and going throughout this entire semester. For my final review, I would like to ask the panel two main questions for Gigi. Where else can you see Gigi going in this world? And what other conversations do you think Gigi should be a part of? Thank you.